A lot happening today with Social Security, and we're hearing a big change is on the way, and we're hearing that President Joe Biden is being told that it is needed. Take a look. Biden urged to go big on Social Security as a way to beat Trump. They're saying you need to go ahead and address Social Security for the 70 million Americans that are waiting for increases, reform, changes to taxation, and that could be Joe Biden's ticket to beating former President Donald Trump in the upcoming elections. Let me know your thoughts. Now, also, this came up in the last elections. Take a look at this. Back in 2020, you'll recall that President Joe Biden had tweeted out that we should also increase monthly Social Security checks by $200 per month, as proposed by Senator Wyden and colleagues. Seniors and people with disabilities are uniquely at risk right now. This was 3.5 years ago, and I believe this still rings true today. Let me know your thoughts. But if you made promises before and then you make promises again, will people trust you to fulfill those promises if they were not done before? Let me know your thoughts. But take a look at this. Also coming out today, senators send a letter questioning the Social Security Administration about the Social Security overpayments. As we've heard, literally millions of Americans around the nation that depend on these fixed income benefits have been receiving letters in the mail from the Social Security Administration requesting that they pay back overpayments that weren't even their fault. They were the fault of the Social Security Administration, sometimes to the tunes of tens of thousands and over $100,000. And they're saying this is not okay to be doing this to those depending on these benefits. It needs to be addressed. And Commissioner Kilolo Kijakazi had nothing to say about it, simply saying that for the most part, their payments are very accurate. But that does not help out those that are receiving these letters, literally millions. And also coming out today, take a look at this. The Senate holds a hearing, confirmation of Commissioner for the Social Security, as we're hearing that Martin O'Malley, he will be Biden's nominee to head Social Security, and he has gotten a friendly Senate reception as they are going to be bringing him in. And now we're wondering, will he be addressing a lot of the issues that those receiving Social Security would like to see? Will there be big changes as we go into this election year? Will he be addressing overpayments, enhancements, increases like Senator Larson has requested, taxation changes and reform for the entire Social Security system? Because it's needed. We are running out of time for solvency for Social Security. Well, I'm going to be sharing with you the latest that has just come out today. As I mentioned, a lot happening with Social Security. Dive into the articles and the video footage coming out so that way you can see it for yourself. But before we dive in, do me a quick favor. If you appreciate the updates, don't forget, take a quick second, smash that like button for me. I appreciate it. Helps out the channel a ton. If you want to stay up to date, it's totally free. Why not just hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. I'll keep you up to speed on everything. And if you want to support the channel, I've added a join button. You can click it, become a member. All these articles will then be sourced in your YouTube feed, but if not, no worries. I cite all my sources anyways. They're all linked in the description below. But with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look. So as I mentioned, this is coming back again, and you can see this article that just came out today regarding senators sending a letter questioning the Social Security Administration about the Social Security overpayments, and Congress is saying Social Security needs to be fixed. There is a new push for answers from the Social Security Administration about what is being done to fix the problem of overpayments made to beneficiaries and efforts by the government to claw that money back. And I've received word from several of my viewers here on the channel. They have experienced this exact same thing. As you know, Social Security benefits are a lifeline for millions of Americans, from retirees and older adults to individuals experiencing disabilities, delivering $1.4 trillion in essential benefits to more than 71 million people each year, the senator wrote. That is why we have been deeply concerned by stories from our constituents and recent reports of an extreme financial hardship placed upon beneficiaries who are asked to quickly repay in full, or whose payments are halted, reduced, or reclaimed as the agency attempts to correct improper payments, many of which occurred due to agency error. Fixing overpayments has been a major focus during the nomination process for the person to lead the agency. Earlier this month, we were there as Hassan questioned the nominee for Social Security Administration's Commissioner, Martin O'Malley, about overpayments. If confirmed, will you commit, Governor, to continuing efforts to minimize the agency's errors that lead to the problems for beneficiaries, including my constituents in the Granite State? Hassan asked on a November 2nd hearing. I will certainly commit to that, Senator, said O'Malley. Social Security Administration confirmed that it has received the Hassan Cassidy letter and said the agency will respond directly to the senators. The joint letter from Hassan and Cassidy comes after another U.S. senator wrote the Social Security Administration earlier this month. I have heard from numerous Floridians about the Social Security Administration demanding shocking large sums of money for repayment as a result of past payments and errors made by the Social Security Administration. These notices have come as a complete surprise to many seniors in my state. If immediately recouped, would bankrupt an untold number of elderly Floridians. Scott asked the agency to explain who is being held accountable for the mistakes and about what is going to be done to make it easier for beneficiaries to report and fix overpayment issues. Now, this is coming as Kilolo Kijakazi, the current commissioner for the Social Security Administration, has done very little in response to this and initially said no comment. However, now we're hearing that Martin O'Malley is saying that he will be addressing this head on, and today there was actually a hearing in Congress regarding him becoming the new commissioner. I'm going to be sharing with you the video footage on this. But first, a little bit of context. Take a look at this article that came out earlier this month that says former Maryland Governor Martin O'Malley told senators Thursday that if he is confirmed as the new commissioner of the Social Security Administration, he would focus on improving service and boosting the morale of the sprawling agency. We can and we must do better as a nation and as an agency. I believe President Joe Biden nominated me for this position because I have the leadership skills, the management skills, and the experience needed at this moment to lead this organization forward. The commissioner is the highest ranked official for the Social Security Administration, which has been plagued in recent years by crashing phone services, short-staffed offices, and low staff morale. Governor O'Malley knows how to work within budgetary lines, master technology using data metrics, and so on to point the right resources to the right people to do the right job, said a Democratic senator of the panel. I believe the most relevant piece is my ability to apply principles of performance management in ways that improve customer service and also build up employee morale. Now, he said, what excites me about this challenge is that it's all about operations. It's all about improving customer service. After being a mayor and being a governor, the one piece of that I really truly miss is pulling people together around the data, the information, seeing if what we're doing is actually working to improve customer service. Let me know your thoughts. Would you like to see that unfold? Would you like to see better customer service? What about enhancements and increases? What about changes to taxation, full-on Social Security reform? Let me know your thoughts, but let's take a look at the video footage.
Today, the committee considers the nomination of Martin O'Malley to be Commissioner of Social Security. When I first met the nominee in my office, I said to him that this position, above all else, is about service, not politics. He agreed. For the millions of Americans who live on a fixed income, these are the folks who walk an economic tightrope every single week, balancing the food bill against the fuel bill and the fuel bill against the rent bill. They're on fixed incomes, and any change in benefits can have a substantial impact on their daily lives. Getting a letter from Social Security saying that you owe tens of thousands of dollars through no fault of your own is, and this is an understatement, life-altering. Mistaken overpayment can be the difference between affording the rent, having electricity or heating your home, or buying groceries when your benefits are later cut to make up the difference. When Americans are trying to resolve a problem with a mistaken overpayment, I would just say, as we said to our colleagues before, folks who are suffering this way don't give a hoot about the party the commissioner belonged to. Yesterday's Fox Business story, colleagues, had it exactly right in its reporting on Social Security and supplemental income folks who have been hit with overpayments because of the COVID stimulus checks. After recent reports saying some beneficiaries were hit with the Social Security Administration claims of overpayments and even lost their benefits, we've written a number of letters. I sent another letter with Senators Brown and Casey to Social Security, finally trying to get to the bottom of the scope of this problem and magnitude of the oversight and what the agency is going to do to fix the problem. We were told in the past, by the way, as members of this committee know, that Social Security was fixing the problem. Based on the latest information, that clearly is not the case. This committee, on a bipartisan basis, is going to watchdog Social Security's overpayment program, and we intend to meet with Social Security every single month until this is fixed. Tackling this, along with Social Security other challenges, is going to take a fresh approach to leading the agency and working hand in hand with Congress to improve this bedrock program for all Americans. Martin O'Malley has spent the bulk of his career in public service, transforming government organizations from bureaucratic morasses into more efficient machines that better serve the public. I believe Martin O'Malley is the right person for the job at the right time. I will support his nomination, and I just close by way of saying that I base my support for Martin O'Malley on the fact that every single time we have talked, he has emphasized one matter and one matter only, and that is service above politics.
So there you have it. That was video footage from today. And let me know your thoughts. Are we going to be seeing some big changes with the new commissioner for Social Security? And is President Joe Biden also going to be making big changes as he is currently being urged to do so to win the upcoming elections? And will he again bust out that $200 per month proposal that he made several years ago? And if he does, will people actually believe that he is going to pull through? Will he actually do it? Let me know your thoughts, but I know I've heard from a lot of people here on my channel saying that an additional $200 per month, that could help out a ton, especially with the way that inflation is right now. Now, to get the latest on Social Security and what's been going on, be sure to check out these videos right here next as well. And you guys, I'll be sure to keep you up to date on everything as it unfolds. But with that being said, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.